You've got the closing bell sounding on this Monday, August 3rd. Let's take a look at the action today as the market settles in. There's your S&P 500, and we are pretty much closing near our best level of the day. That means about a 1.5% gain, and the S&P above that 1,000 mark. As we mentioned, we went above 1,000 for the first time since November, 1,002 as we settle in. Checking on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, a gain of 1.25%, up 114 points on the day, 92.86. You know, July was a great month for stocks, and August certainly kicking off with a continuation of that trend. And the Nasdaq, a gain of 1.5%, up 30 points at 2008 on this Monday. All right, everybody, so let's get a breakdown of what drove the markets today. Suzanne O'Halloran joining us once again from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. We've got Michael Whitney at our markets desk taking a look at commodities. And still with us is our featured guest, Scott Wren from Wells Fargo. Suzanne, got to start with you. So holding on to these gains here at the close.
That's right, Carolyn. From the get-go, it was all about commodity stocks and basic materials stocks. Those are the groups that really drove us past that 1,000 mark in the S&P and kept us there for most of the day. Materials stocks, the strongest group out of the S&P's 10 largest, with a gain of over 3%, and steel stocks saw an even bigger surge, rising over 6%. Just to give you another basic materials stock, Alcoa was the #1 Dow performer, the largest maker of aluminum in the nation. Surely will benefit if we are seeing an economic rebound. A lot of aluminum goes into building materials, but also, Carol, it goes into autos as well when we make cars. And today, Ford demonstrated that demand for cars could be on the uptrend. Ford had a sales gain. That's right, a gain of over 2%. We haven't seen this since 2007. More on shares of Ford in just a moment from my colleague Laura Lee. The other big theme today, again, auto stocks such as Johnson Controls and Goodyear Tire celebrated Ford's good news, and energy stocks were a big mover today. Oil crossing above that $71 a barrel mark. Commodity again surging for most of the day. Big integrated oil saw a very strong performance. We had names like Hess, Chevron lead. And Carol, don't forget, last week, these particular companies, when they posted earnings, they posted a sharp decline in earnings because of the sharp drop-off in oil prices. But as we move higher, investors seem to be getting more interested in the stocks. Carol.
All right, I just want to remind everybody, you did have the S&P 500 index closing above 1,000 for the first time since November 4th, so a key technical level, something that the technicians certainly keep a watch on. But as you heard from Laszlo Barini earlier on the day on Bloomberg News, he doesn't watch so closely those levels and says it's kind of more important to watch kind of those broader trends that are out there. All right, let's also talk to Suzanne about volume. You know, Suzanne, I talked with Jamie Tyrell about kind of the impact of summer and what it does to volume and on the VIX. What about volume today on the NYSE?
Well, total volume is really what traders here say is even more important than volume here. When we measure all of the exchanges, that crossed about 8 billion shares. Now, that actually should be a little bit better when we see an ongoing rally. If we look at a 3-month chart of total volume for the U.S. exchanges, we were a lot stronger in June when volume was averaging 12 to 13 billion. So, Carol, if we want to highlight it to be sure, maybe one cautious tone, volume would certainly be it. Traders here would like to see volume be a little bit stronger. Now, again, of course, it is August. It is vacation season, but again, we've got to keep an eye on it. Volume should be a little bit stronger if we want to maintain these trends going forward. Carol.
All right, got it, Suzanne. Thanks.